opportunity. It's truly a blessing to get drafted and play for the Detroit Lions.
Who did you talk to on the phone when you got the call?
I talked to Kevin Anderson. So I talked to him, and when he called me, it was an emotional time, and it was a blessing, honestly.
Did you expect to get that emotional when the call came?
Honestly, my mom asked me would I ever get emotional about it because it hadn't hit me yet, and I was like, I don't know if I will or not, but we'll see. And when I got the call, it was just amazing feeling. And it's a blessing.
Grow up watching any Haloti Ngata and/or Ndamukong Suh, and
Yes, sir, I grew up a lot watching it. My uncle always loved football. He got us into it. He showed me that ever since I was little about playing defensive line, starting all the way back with Warren Sapp and McFarland, like those teams that just started way back and just grabbed me just watching the defensive line ever since growing up. It just kept growing and growing and growing. How I wanted to play and mold my game, and watching Haloti Ngata and Suh is somehow mold my game and to be exactly like theirs.
In that vein, what does it mean to be in a tradition of Detroit defensive tackles that started really with Alex Karras and continues with Ngata and you yourself?
Can you repeat that again?
What does it mean to be the latest in a long line of great defensive tackles with the Lions, starting with Alex Karras, then Suh, Haloti Ngata, there are others, but you're the latest?
It's great, it's a blessing to follow up on those guys that came ahead and played as a tackle. It's a blessing, and to know that I'm the latest one and to go in there and earn whatever I can and help the team out.
What was it like sitting there last night and not hearing your name called? How was it frustrating?
It's a little like you hear things and you're just like, oh man, that stinks. But my mom was a little nervous and rattled about it, and all I kept telling her, how she told me when growing up, God has a plan, and honestly, that's what His plan was in for me. So I really didn't get too upset about it or get mad or sad about it. I was just relaxed, because everything happens for a reason. So, His plan is bigger than what I think it is for myself.
Motivating to you though?
Yes, sir. Everything is motivating me. It's not one thing or another. It's honestly everything motivates me about football, going out there and playing the game that I love.
Did you have to talk? Did you have to be talked into coming back, or did you decide that you just were going to come back today?
Me, Jaron, and Reggie, we decided together that we made this journey here together. We want to go out and lead together. We're not just go back, come one night and leave because we can get drafted in the first round. It's not about it's about wild card stage. It's not where you get picked. It's how you finish. And honestly, we're not thinking about. Well, I wasn't thinking about it. We weren't thinking about we come first round. That's just leaves, man. No, it's a blessing to be here. And we always wanted to hear our name called walk across the stage, and that's what we wanted to do.
You guys all got picked within a few.
Quick question. You won a lot of games now, and you're going to a team that has struggled winning, having a consistent winning culture. So based on where you come from and where you're going to, how do you think you can help, even though you're a rookie, change the culture?
Doing everything I can to become a better player, to do those little things that everyone expects that you're supposed to do, and getting more sacks, stop and run, doing those things, creating turnovers. Those are the things that defensive players try to do. And going from Alabama to there, there's no difference to a great organization and a great team.
What kind of players are Detroit fans getting?
A very physical, hard-nosed, nasty player who loves the game, who gets out there, play in, play out, can pass rush and get out there no matter what.
How do you feel for Jaron and Reggie?
I feel amazing that we all left together. We all went off the board about the same time, and it's amazing. And it's just great for us to know that it's a new journey for us, and it's time for us to go in and work as hard as we can for our organizations.
What's it like to be, because Alabama has a long track record of having these NFL picks? What's it like to be the latest?
You know, it's exciting. I wasn't thinking about where I was going to be picked. I was just knew there was a plan and that I was going to get picked wherever I was supposed to go. And Detroit Lions picked me. It was great and it's a blessing to be able to be picked by Detroit Lions and go into this great system they have for their defense. It's amazing.
Did Saban have anything to say to you last night before he left? Just advice for how to handle it?
Yeah, he said, don't worry about it. You know, everything happens for a reason. So honestly, I'm just sitting there. I was sitting there and I was like, "You're right, sir. You're right. That's exactly right. That's how I feel. I'm not worried about it." And he said, "You shouldn't just go in there wherever you can. Just work hard as you can, earn as you can to help the team succeed as much as they can."
You've been to Detroit before? You've been to Detroit before?
I took my visit up there, but I've never been to Detroit before. I have a roommate from Detroit, but he tells me about it all the time.